video just into our newsroom shows a St. Cloud police officer being roughed up, slammed onto the ground by a student. Now that student is under arrest. Yeah, we're being told that student had nothing to do with the fight that the officer is actually trying to break up.
Fox 35 anchor Ray Vieta joins us in studio. And Ray, the police chief is sounding off on this tonight.
The chief says this video is spreading on social media. He calls it an extremely disturbing altercation. Here's how the whole thing unfolded. The officer you see there says he was separating a fight between two students at St. Cloud High School. That's when police say a third student went up to the officer, grabbed him by the neck, pulled him away from the fight, picked him up and slammed him to the ground. The chief praised a few other students and a school administrator who he says stepped in to help the SRO. Other officers arrived shortly after. In a statement tonight, the chief calls what happened, quote, despicable and should never have happened. We will never tolerate behavior that targets our officers and will hold those accountable at the highest levels. We've put in a request for the body camera video to see more of the incident. Police say they're still going through that footage, but will release it to us next week. Deborah?
We have breaking news in Newark, New Jersey. Police are searching for a suspect or more who shot at least two officers. Sources tell CBS News the officers were serving a warrant when shots rang out. Police say a gunman may have been on a roof. Both officers were rushed to the hospital. One was reportedly hit in the neck. Police are seen throughout the area and on surrounding rooftops. Governor Phil Murphy tweeted that he is aware about the situation in Newark and is following the developments. Let's bring in CBS News investigative producer Pat Milton. Pat, we are looking at live photos right now where we can see a heavy police presence. What more can you tell us?
Yes, it's a very fluid situation right now. As you reported, officers, law enforcement are still looking for the shooting suspect. Apparently, what happened is the officers were shot while they were attempting to serve a warrant in Newark, New Jersey. The shooter was armed with a rifle, according to our law enforcement sources, and the person shot from either a rooftop or a window. The suspect remains at large. SWAT is on the scene. FBI has responded. Law enforcement, very heavy law enforcement presence on the scene. The scene is apparently an apartment building, and it's about 3 miles from downtown center of Newark. The officer, one was shot in the neck, as you reported. One officer was shot in the leg. They were transported to the hospital, and at this moment, they apparently are in stable condition.
That is good to hear. Pat, obviously this is a breaking news situation, and so things are a little bit fluid. Do you know anything more about how police are now looking for that suspect that is still at large? Have they confirmed that it's just one person? And do we know anything about the surrounding area, if it's on lockdown, et cetera?
They believe that it is one shooter, but still, again, this is a fluid situation. There's a lot unfolding. Officers are secured a large area, a large swath near the apartment area where everyone is just at a standstill. They've got it all roped off. They've got numerous officers going through buildings, backyards, stores, searching for the person that is the suspect in this shooting.
All right. Our investigative producer, Pat Milton, thank you so much. We will continue to monitor the situation and bring you more information as we get it. We're going to take a quick break. Stay with us. You're streaming CBS News, always on.